All right, we are live. Welcome. Gonna wait for a few people to get in. For anybody that watches after the stream, it's easy, and we are doing an account overview of the one and only Baron von Hussla. Switch his gear real quick. Slap that help button. And hey, welcome, Snooks. Thanks for being here. I'm going to try and wait for a couple more to come in. Welcome, Unicorn Rainbows / Carmen. I'm pretty sure you should change your name. Hey, what's up, Star? What's up, Bishel? I hope I said that right. Thanks for joining the live stream. Glad it's the first time. Hope you enjoy it, and hope you join the next ones. All right, let's see. We'll collect his daily stuff first. Let's collect his gifts. All right, so I'm good. Thanks for asking. Why can't you see my face? I haven't set up a webcam yet. Not sure if I really want to just yet. Maybe when the stream or the channel grows a bit more, I could do that. Hey, Murat, what's up, man? Murat, I've played with Murat a long time ago. His game name was Ice. Really cool guy. Whose account is this? This is our current Baron. It is Hussla. So currently he's sitting at 2.5 bill with a huge 1.6 billion kills. He is a maxed account. So what we're going to do, he is a food hyper, as most people would call it. So he's all farms. This was to reduce his upkeep. Nick, welcome. So food is to reduce the upkeep so you don't lose it as much. And actually, I have taken his food chest off. I'll explain that here in a minute. We'll move along to his infirms. Currently, he is all infirms. This gives full HP. So if we look at that, every single infirm will give 5%. So I think he has, 15. So there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. So 16 times the 5%. HP is absolutely huge. It's probably one of the main parts of the game when attacking. Definitely appreciate it, Nick. Thanks for joining. All right, so we've gone over his resource buildings and his infirms. Let's take a peek at his bags. This is outrageous. He's got 53 billion food in bags, 27 billion stone, 27 billion wood, 27 billion ore, and 51 billion gold. That is absolutely huge. So, as you see, he's got a maxed wall at 2 million. And he has 58.3 million troops right now. So, what we'll do is we're going to look at all of his pretty castle skins. He has every single one. They are maxed out. So if we look at the stats on these, we got Cav attack and HP, 10% apiece. We have Inf HP with research, which he definitely doesn't need. He's got 10% more on Inf HP. He's got the Cav and range attack, which is 10% apiece. Inf and range, another 10%. This is the one I have currently. It's Inf and Cav, another 10%. We have Max Coalition Army plus 50. And Wonder Travel Speed plus 10%. Oop. We got Inf HP and Merging Speed for packs, both 10%. We have Range HP and Familiar Training XP for 10%. Cav HP 10%, Merge Skill Stones 10%, Cav and Range at 10% each, Inf and Cav 10%. I mean, he's got every single one. They each do their own thing. I think it'd take a bit to go through every one of them, but Max Castle Stars right now is 130, and he's got them all. Doing a giveaway this Christmas. I am not doing it on Christmas. I'm doing it on New Year's Eve. So if you want to, let me see if I can pop it up real quick. Just got to get out of full screen. Maybe. Let's see. My little bar isn't wanting to pull up. I'll get to it. In the description, there is a giveaway video. So go watch the giveaway video after this, and it'll give you all the rules to join. But registration will be up until December 30th. And on December 30th, I'm going to cut off the applications. And on the 31st, I will be drawing 5 winners. Oh, you can't hear the music? You want me to use the Bat Castle skin? I can show you the Bat Castle skin, but I don't want to mess around too much with his account. And just FYI, these are all passive. Once you unlock them, they are always there. You don't have to equip the actual skin to get the stats. That is probably the biggest thing a lot of people don't realize. Kind of a little tip for new users. And let's see. Turn up the music just a little bit. Carmen, can you hear the music now? All right, next thing I wanted to show was the castle wall. As you're going to notice, he does have all three 11K heroes. And he has the proper HP familiars on the wall. So at the beginning, he gets 15% max army HP. The enemy is reduced 15% HP. The enemy's infantry is reduced 40% HP. Ranged 40% HP to the enemy. And the cavalry. These are the ones that you want to have on your wall right now. Whether you're just starting out or you're a maxed account. As you see, a maxed account is using the exact same things. So, let's go to his heroes. He's got Magmaroid, Chronicler. Those are the two latest out. He's got Cursed Hunter, Snail, and Don Guapo for Wonder. There's 1, 2, and 3 11K. They have some pretty cool animations to them. He has Storm Fox, which is good for army HP and attack. Grimwolf, which is great for infantry. It's good for a blast march. Berserker is army. It's an awesome hero to have as your leader. Same with Lore Weaver. All army. Master Cook, which is great for range blast. Grove Guardian, same, range blast. Prince of Thieves. This one's okay. I wouldn't fully recommend this. I mean, it's good for the research, but it lacks the HP. Witch Doll is great for Coliseum. Gives you the training as well. Priestess is great for an Inf Blast. Steambot is great for the Cav Blast. He's got his Watcher. Rose Knight is a great free to play. Good for the army, Cav HP, and Timber. But going through, he's got every hero gold until you get to Chaos and Boommeister. Chaos isn't super important, but you can get them for free if you do the Hell events and the 24-hour challenge. It's a good one for your research, and you get some army attack there, but really not necessary. As you can see, he's not too worried about it. Boommeister, can only get this from Dragon Arena. His is blue currently. And this one's always great. It's passive, so passive just means that you don't have to have him equipped for anything. This is just an always stat. Alright, gonna move on. We have his familiar buildings. As you see, he's producing anima at the moment. He's got more springs than anything. And that's so he can do his skill stones. So we'll go to his familiars. He has all the pay to play. So we got Huey Hops maxed out. Army Talent maxed out. Mecha Trojan is maxed out. Blackwing. This one is huge. Blacked out, or maxed out. My bad. But automatically killing 100% of the enemy's wounded troops, and it lasts for 30 minutes for one battle. This is always good when you're doing multiple rallies. He's got Savage Breath maxed out. Queen Bee's maxed out on the army. He doesn't have Poison Sting maxed out, which is, to me, not a big deal. If you want to hit somebody with this max level, it causes 10,000 troops in any enemy's barrack to be sent to the infirmary every 10 minutes. And it reduces enemy's army attack by 15% for 240 minutes. I mean, it's a good skill, but honestly, it can get expensive. Cav HP, range attack, and here's Bon. Inf attack, coalition army attack, and this destroys 7 to 15% of all resources in an enemy's turf. Destroys a max of 48 million of each resource. That's big. Is it necessary? No, and that's probably why he doesn't have it maxed out. Tidal Titan, maxed out. Grim Reaper, maxed out. It doesn't have an army skill. We have Helldrider, maxed out. Like I said, this is a huge one. 15k of random troops. If you got T4, it gives you T4. If not, it's your highest tier. And oh, he's got the Jade Worm maxed out. So this gives you the counter boosts. 15% each. That is awesome. We got Gargantua maxed out. This one's a good one. It's for your Cav. He's got Frostwing maxed out. This is 150% damage every 4 seconds, up to 5 times, to the largest squad. We've got Hoarder. This is another good one. For the newer players, this can grant up to 3 random jewels. This is how you can get your attack jewels. And we got, this one summons a shield for infantry. We got Saberfang. That one's another shielded one. So we go down the list and he just has everything maxed. He doesn't have any of the smaller ones with the army talents. That's most likely because they're really not worth much. Anything that's worth it, he's done it. We got Aquarius with the Drown Out. That's a big one. Especially when you're on the lower side, like most of us are. You want to get your Terror Spike, your Magma Lord. This one isn't really worth it. The Yeti, which is good for Cav attack, 15%. Jazeek, he's good for enemies Cav HP reduced by 40%. We'll go through real quick. This one's good for your Inf Blast. This one's good for your Range Blast. When you get up to 5 FAMs, you guys are going to want these. And they're actually easy to obtain if you play a lot of Tycoon. So here's another one for range. This one's infantry. This one's Cav. And these are your pay-to-plays up top. This one's another Cav. And the shields are good too. So we're looking at the infantry shield, the Cav shield. This one's good when you're lower. It'll give a stun for 5 seconds. This one's really good when you're lower. Give you an extra army attack for 200% for 10 seconds. Here's the other shield. Snow Beast for range. Alright, so what do you guys want to see? I kind of have a little schedule going, but just kind of want to see what you guys are excited to see on this account. And we will go to his battalions. So this is the Inf Battalion. he has it set up for. He's got Oathkeeper. He's got 2 of the 11Ks, Priestess, and Demon Slayer. As you can see, he's got Gem and Gremlin, Hoarder, Bon, Huey Hops, and Maggot as his familiars. And he's set up with, I don't have a boost on, but he's set up with a majority of T5. He's got 4 T4 buffers of T5 range and cav. Then T4 inf. Let's see where. Just because I'm not on a buffer, it probably doesn't show the rest, but I guarantee there's at least a few siege in there. We'll check the range. Range, he's got Master Cook, Dark Magister, Light Weaver. I didn't even know the name. Grove Guardian and Petite. Then for the familiars, he's got Trickstar, Blackwing, Snow Beast, Queen Bee, and Maggot. And he's got the same thing going. Oh, see, I knew it. There's 4 T4 destroyers in there. You'll see it clicked down to from 375 to 250. Alright, the Cav set. He has Shapeshifter, Steambot, Lightweaver, Barbarian, and Child of Light. And he's got the Goblin, Saberfang, Gargantua, Frostwing, and Maggot again. There's those 4 Siege. Siege is important when you're sending solo marches or even rallies. You got to send that Siege. And kind of leery about this one. I don't want to give too much away. So as we move on, a couple little things I wanted to kind of see. He's got 721 days of altar boost. That is pushing 2 years. Or that could be right around 2 years. That's a lot. Another thing we can check out. Let's see. He's sitting on 828 relocators, 970 talent resets, he's got an obscene amount of admin scrolls. And plenty of energy. Dang. That's a ton of energy. He has 44 migration scrolls. And honestly, I don't know how he has just 44. Because when he moves, it costs him 90 scrolls every single time. Unless we go to just a ridiculous kingdom. It's got a ton of Lunite. Shields he'll never use. $38 of the 70% attack boost, 714 of the 50s. He'll probably never use the 20s or the defense boost. It's got 141 of the 50% army size boost. Yeah, definitely. The energy is envious. I wish I had that much energy. Little chests he don't need. Alright, let's see. Let's check out his profile. So he's had 24.5k victories, 4.5k losses, and out of those victories he's had 12.5k successful attacks, 12,000 successful defenses, only 3,500 failed attacks, 1,000 failed defenses. He's got a great win rate. Let's see. So he's killed 1.6 billion troops. So that means only 35 million were traps out of all his kills. He's lost 386 million troops. He's destroyed 9,172 turfs. With 120 billion might destroyed. I mean that's huge. So he is maxed out on research. So 1.09 is I think your max research. I don't think there's anything that he has going on. So he's probably right around the 1.3 bill of being maxed. Let's see. His leader's been captured 625 times and executed 223 times. Escaped 150 times. Alright, one last thing before we enter the gear and his stats. So currently he's sitting at 52, and he uses Lore, Rose, Berserker, Witch Doll, and Master Cook as his defense formation. So it looks like Taxi 133. He was 44 earlier when I checked. But I'll let him do that. Currently makes 145 gems every 3 hours, I think it is, which is huge. All right. So, one thing to check is we're going to check his inf. And kind of go through his talents real quick. Pretty sure you got to max this out regardless if you're going to continue down the line. But this is his imp set. And so he's maxed on the imp, maxed on the defense, the HP, imp offense 2, imp offense 3. And that is something I never would have thought about. Siege offense. That's what he's done with the extra. So that little bit of siege, it's got some offense and probably helps him walk back. So change to the inf gear. And do we have any guesses on what anybody thinks that he might be percentage-wise for attack? Carmen says 935. Nick says 800 plus. Nick, you're right. He's going to be 800 plus. It's a good point. I can go into Fury. Pretty sure he doesn't care. So we got good old friendly RLS R5. So we're in Fury. We're in gear, in talents. Okay, here it goes. We got 935 from Carmen. Nick is definitely correct with 800 plus. It is 811. And some people might ask, why is it 811? Because he's got an army attack of 358. That's what Champ Gear does for you right there. So not only does he have the 811, you can add the 358 on top of that, which puts him over, it puts him at 1169 total. Plus he's got his 652 Army HP. I mean, that's insane. That is a ton of HP. And that goes along with 331 for Inf. I mean, that's huge. That almost puts him 1,000 for HP alone. I don't think every set is going to be the exact same. I think the setups will be. So, I mean, range, he's still got the siege. So, they're all going to be the same in the setup for the talents. But I don't think that they're all going to be the same when it comes to percentage. That's in talents. Straight talents. So, I don't think he loses a lot, honestly. I think what he loses, he gains in HP. So right now we are in range talents, range gear, and he is 869 for range. So he's got 869 for range, 361.5 for range HP. And let me turn the commercial down. And in this set, he's got 323 army attack and 608 for HP. So he's still sitting pretty good on that. So 869. He's just short, I think, of 1100 on total attack. I think he was a little bit higher on him. All right, so now we will go to his Cav. And I do have permission to change his talents. So Cav, we saw his inf at 811, his range at 869. What do we think this Cav's gonna be? The 11Ks boost him up. That I'm not 100% about because I honestly don't have them. I've never really researched them because I don't have the money for them. We got 850 from Nick. All right, Nick. You are close. That is super close. 843.8. Then we got 295 for the HP. Hey, how's it going? Then we got 382 for the army attack. And 733. That, oh my gosh, that's huge. 733 in HP. I mean, that's ridiculous right there. His other ones were below 700. And this is 733. So I got to figure out what the 11Ks do. So let's go back to the heroes. So you got army HP at 30%, range attack is 60%, inf attack is 60%. And these are all when deployed, so they were in his sets. So 60% is huge. I mean, they're probably well worth it, and there's definitely cheaper ways to get these 11Ks. I know a lot of people are using like app coins, which if you get the max tier now, it's 25%. And let's see. Let's see what Shapeshifter does. Shapeshifter is inf and cav. This was range and inf. So he's got to be range cav. Yeah, those are absolutely huge. 60% is a ton. When your normal army hero gives you 20% attack, 25 HP. I mean, even going to like a Steam bot, you get 50% HP and 30% attack. So yeah, I mean, those 11Ks are absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if that answered your question, Unicorn Rainbows / Carmen. But that gives a pretty good boost. So back to mix. So I mean, it's your typical mix. He's more heavy on the inf cav. No defense. This is pure attack. So there's no defense there. And there's no defense here. No siege. So I mean, this is your typical mixed talents. I was allowed to show this mix set, but I am not allowed to show the bitch slap, which is absolutely fine with me. So here's the mix set. And we go all the way down. And he's sitting pretty with over 500% on each. So he is cav strong on this by 10%. Range is a little weaker, but not that bad. It's right here that he gets it. 386 for army attack with 809 HP. 809 is ginormous. That's better than what his I think cav was. I don't think he's really worried about his range going up. He's got a pretty good mix, and he knows what he's doing. I mean, he's been playing quite a long time. So if he's comfortable with his range there, I can't argue with him. But let's oh, it's different. It's completely different than mine. He's got his... Oh, it's right there. Let's go through the cabinet. So he's got his champ helm, which is absolutely ridiculous. mythic. Everything's pretty much mythic. I can tell you that right now. He's got his Bumble Helm. He's got 2 Beast Helms, mythic. Coronet, mythic, that he doesn't even use. It's not even jeweled up. His Hunter Helm is mythic. His Training Helm is mythic, along with his T5 training. He's got his one of the champ plates. I'm pretty sure this one's range. This is what keeps him food positive. This reduces the upkeep to absolutely 0. He's also got 2 firewall plates mythic. His Terror Shield. The Carapace, which obviously he's not using anymore because he's got the champ plate. His entire hunting set has to be mythic. It's going through. Looks like he's got all 3 sets of champ boots, which means he doesn't need the tassets, he doesn't need the talons, or the guard belt. Here's another speed piece. He's got 2 of the champion blades. Well, one's a champion blade, one's a champion edge. But 2 of the champ swords. He's got his Cudgel, Skull Crusher, Terror Lash, Malicious Saw. Pretty sure this is the Worm Rod. So there's 2 that are similar. He's got 2 sets of mitts. He's got the Champ Light, Codex, Dragon's Fist, and he's got 1 of each of the champ accessories. He's got 3 mythic cups. Not sure if he's going to work on the 4th. And then he's got just your common drums, vials. He's got all his merge mythic, his travels mythic, construction, research. And here's what gets me. He's got thousands and thousands of the monster jewels and the attack jewels left over. Just tons. So he's got speed gear, RSS raid, T5 gear. His hunt gear is just maxed out. It's familiar. Yeah, speed gear. He's got a 280 pack attack. It's all these sigils. So it looks like he's got 2 purple and 6 gold. Insane. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know in the comments. We can go over it. He's got one prisoner at the moment. Pretty sure all of his research is complete. Go rally something. I'm almost 100%. Huss doesn't want to get capped. I would love to rally something with his account, but I don't find it appropriate. I'm actually really appreciative of Huss letting me overview his account, and I don't want to mess anything up. Yeah, he's full max, I think, everything. So he doesn't have any research to do. And like I said, he's been at this for probably over 4 years, I want to say. We know his sigils are max because he's got something in every piece. Cap Haas. Huh. You know, Snooks and Carmen, they're not very good influences. I think they're deliberately trying to get me in trouble. Yeah, there is not one single research that he has to do. And swap? No, I'm not swapping jewels. I'm not swapping anything. Snooks, you're trying to get me in trouble. No, don't need that. Yes, DCD and RLS are recruiting. If you meet the requirements on either one of the boards, you can, I'm pretty sure the recruiters are all listed there, so message one of them. Let's see if I can pop this up real quick. All right, here we go. The gem giveaway, like I said, registration is anywhere between now and December 30th around 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go in, fill it out, make it simple as possible. You need your guild tag, your name, in-game, what your current might is, Discord preferred, but we'll take Discord or line. You have to be subscribed to the channel, so yes. And then how'd you hear about the channel? I do post on YouTube, Line, Discord, Facebook, and Reddit. If you have other, like a friend referred you, write their name down. You're typing what what Huss is saying? And then they want to kick and rally me. Lovely. This is the kind of support I get from my own guild. All right, so let's see. I'm going to leave this. I have 111 responses so far. Some I think are made up because supposedly I'm in, or somebody has my exact name. Because I know Easy Does It in game cannot be taken twice. It says page doesn't exist. Huh. Let me check on that. I've actually got a new Discord manager that is setting up my Discord. And let me see. And actually, I want to give my Discord manager a shout out, Devil Pride, or Devil's Pride. I apologize. He's doing an awesome job. He's setting up my Discord, and he actually sets up another YouTuber friend of mine, Mr. Bogroll. If you haven't checked him out, check out his channel. He's actually doing a Christmas giveaway, 1 million gems. Let me see if I can share an invite link. Let's see if I can. I can. There's an invite link to the Discord. And we're trying to get it all set up now, so there's going to be some new channels and stuff like that, new chats. So hopefully it'll be a little more fun. Just trying to keep the community alive for Lords Mobile. And the more engaged people are, the more they'll play. I know things have changed a little bit, but hopefully we can keep Lords Mobile alive. Oh, you want to see his research speeds? Alright, we have his normal speed ups. Look kind of regular. 5,400 1 hour speed ups isn't bad. 1,562 24-hour speed ups. That's a lot. 1,873 3-day. He's got 338 20% training boost. Tons and tons of winged boots. So his research speed, since he's maxed out, can't use them anymore. 4,300 10-minute, 37K 15-minute, 17K 30-minute, 19.7K 60-minute, 15K 3-hour, 5,400 8-hour, 2480 of the 15-hour, 2024-hour, and 75 3-days. That's a bunch. I kind of expected a little bit more. I figured he'd probably have somewhere around 1,000 or so 3-day. Probably closer to 5,000 to 7,000 of the 24-hour. Is there anything else you guys want to see? Snooks, you're a butt. Oh, you're killing me, Snooks. She wants to know how many extra pearls he has. He's got 25 extra pearls. Familiars, Ramesh. I went over the familiars a little bit earlier. He's got absolutely everything. He's got all 7 pay to play. So Huey, Blackwing, Queen Bee, Bon, Jade, Gargantua, and Frostwing. They're all maxed. Army talent, the skills. The only thing he doesn't have is the poison sting, which really isn't that important. And the divine retribution. Those two, he said he's working on them, but honestly, I don't think they're that important for him to be, wasting any valuable time on it. Just kind of throwing them in the gym, let them build up on their own is okay. What happened with Bon? Do you mean just the skill? The skill, yeah, I don't think he's really working on it. He's not going to use this skill very often. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, you're looking at, if we go to the skill stone, I mean, it takes 5 chaos core. But am I reading? No. He has 5. It doesn't take any. Yeah, it does. Helps if you click on it. So each one takes 10. And there's only a couple of different ways to get these. You can either get them from hell events, which you only get maybe 1 or 2. You can get them from Tycoon, or you can purchase them. So honestly, I wouldn't waste my time. I wouldn't want to waste all the cores on this. The biggest thing you want to use cores for is going to be your bunny and your Blackwing. And those are 18 apiece. Everything else that these offer isn't really that important. It's not going to help you out. It's more of a waste. To me, that's my opinion. Um, Maybe Snooks or even Hussla if he was on here, maybe he could tell you. But to me, I think only Bunny and Blackwing are worth anything for the skills and using those stones. So, anything else before I hand Hussla's account? I don't know why I want to be in there. I do appreciate everybody being here. Mecha can be useful. What does Mecha got? Mecha has... it could be. It can be useful. I don't think it's still... I don't think it's that important. Just because... It's only 125,000 for 30 minutes. But let's look. The setup's still a little different than mine. So, I mean, that's still... Oh, yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it being worth it for 30 minutes. Snook says yes. We can agree to disagree. But to me, I don't think Mecha's worth it. I think that if you do if you do the castle skin and your wonders tree, if you want to be a rally lead and lead the wonders, I think that's enough. I'd rather use my 18 for a bunny and or a Blackwing. Yeah, you could be. Yeah, I think you're right, Snooks. If it comes down to like a Baron or something like that, or an Emperor, and you're going up at max account against max account, yes, it could be very useful. But I want to kind of go off of my own account and say, to me, it's not useful. To a lower account, it's definitely not useful. To a maxed account, yes, it's going to be useful. So, thank you, Snooks. Just depends on how you play is kind of how I want to put it. All right, guys. Anything else? I hope I did Hussla proud. Uh, Not showing certain things is the only thing I was told not to do. Dang it. I don't want to go into his mail. Um, so if there's anything else you want to see real quick, I would like to hand this back to him so that he can get back to the game. I've kind of taken it away from him for the last hour and 15 minutes. He's probably itching to rally something. And if I were him and I got it back, I'd probably just rally Snooks. Yeah, see? Snooks agrees with me. For us, not so much. For Huss, most definitely. But all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Check his RSS receive mail. I don't want to go snooping in his mail. Because who knows? He might have important information in there whether it's RSS or whatever it is. I'm going to stay out of the mail. But honestly, I do want to thank everybody that showed up, whether you were here for 5 minutes or the entire time. I appreciate everybody that has supported me. Definitely Devil's Pride, who is now doing my Discord. Pitbull, he made this thumbnail. Zeta is my main graphics guy. He makes my banners, he makes my thumbnails, he makes everything. Zeta's a great guy. Unfortunately, he is off for the next couple days and can't help me out. I want to thank Mr. Bogroll. He has supported me for the last few months in helping me grow, and he's been a huge help. I really thank everybody. Thank you so much. I've grown a ton in the last couple weeks. And don't forget, register for the 500K gem giveaway. I'm pulling the name on New Year's Eve. It'll probably be around noon my time, which is EST. But most definitely, sign up or you can't win. Share it around. That would be most appreciated. Share it with everybody you know. Every group you're in. Let's build this channel. Let's build the community together. I appreciate everybody. And I want to make some more personal streams so I can talk with you guys a little more. So I can kind of break out of my own shell. Wife kind of says I'm a little monotone. So I want to break out of my shell as well and get a little more personal with you guys. So let's get the channel out there. Let's build it up. And let's keep Lord's Mobile alive. Hey, what's up, Rhino? Thanks for joining. But right now, I'm going to give the account back to Hussla so that he can enjoy his game. And again, thank you. Thank you for being here. So go enter the giveaway. And I'm off. And I'll see you guys in the next one.